Okay, just had to do a silent broadcast there initially. We got a second and 10. So the opening drive, this is a Frozen Tundra semifinal game between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Saints got the ball first. On the opening drive, they drove all the way down and got a touchdown. And that was a 12 play 75-yard drive. And after the kickoff, now Atlanta's driving 5 plays, 16 yards. They're facing a 3rd and 6 at their own 41. I think Kyler Murray for the Saints was like 6 for 6 on that drive. Mayfield starting off a little bit less effective, 2 for 5 for 16 yards. But they picked up at least one first down so far. The Saints are coached by Jim LaFleur, and the Falcons are coached by Anthony Tangora. We'll look at their regular season matchup in a bit. We got a 3-wide formation with Disley in the backfield. Quick slant to Sam Laporta. Nobody's there. And that's going to be a 30-yard pickup. So he had doubled one of the outside receivers with a linebacker and used the free safety to double the other while moving the middle linebacker to cover the spot of the outside linebacker that was doubling. That opened up the middle for Laporta, and Anthony found it. You got to wonder if this is maybe one of Anthony's scouting notes where he saw that zone was being left open. How he's able to pull all that information out of the league manager is beyond me. So, more power to you. 1st and 10 now at the Saints 29. Quick out left to Laporta. Guessed wrong this time. He's going to go to the receiver's car for 14 yards. 1st and 10 to 15. So let's take a look at the regular season. So the Falcons lost to the Saints in Q1. It was a 30-27 game. Saints coming back, being down 27-20 in the fourth. They scored the last 10 points to win 30-27. 1st and 10 to 15. Taysom Hill in the backfield. Good guess wrong card. He did a little bit of a fumble though, if I remember right. So we'll see how much he actually uses him. Tackle right, he's running him here. We'll find out about that run rating. Oh, it's not bad at all. 4.9, guessed wrong. So be like 9 point something, guessed right. 2nd and 1. Raheem Mostert and Javonte Williams are in the backfield along with C.J. Ham as he goes to a 2 tight 3 running back set. Pass blocking for the Bucks: 4-5, 4-7, 4-2, 6-7, 6-7. So 7, 3 sevens, a 5, and then the center. It's tough to. This set there was not a ton of centers, so he's 7 with a 4-2 there. For the defense, their ratings 4-8. 5-1, 6-12-1, they close it down the right end. quarterback sneak to Baker Mayfield. Guess wrong. He's going to pick up a yard. CJ has a 5 block rating, boosted by the formation. Helps him pick up the first down, first and goal at 5. The linebackers for the Saints, 0-6-12-9. Josh Allen, 4-6-6. Ernest Jones, 6'5'5", Patrick Queen, and 5'5'5", TJ Edwards. Dante Jackson's a 4 cornerback. The other cornerback is Sauce Gardner. So a 4 cornerback, a 6 cornerback, a 5 strong safety, and a 6 free safety. So lots of ratings back there. Both these teams are good against the run and good against the pass. Oh no, I'm sorry. The Falcons are actually good against the run, average against the pass, but both run a 3-4. So good against good average. Inside run to Mostert, 2 men in the zone. Guess right's going to lose a yard. Second and goal from the 6. Back to that 3 back 2 tight set with Taysom Hill joining Mostert in the backfield. Last play was a 5 on the offensive cards. What if he would have been throwing short with Baker? 5 would have been a touchdown. Off tackle right run. 1 man there, guessed right. No gain. Let's take a peek at Baker's card again. 10 would have been another touchdown. So 3rd and goal now. 2 long drives to open the game. This time, 3 back, 2 tights. Run, that would have been a touchdown. Slant to Sam Laporta, covered by a 6, incomplete. 4th and goal to 6, and Tyler Brass will come on to keep the field goal. Kick is up and good. 7-3, Saints in front. After the touchback, they'll start from the 25. So we get the pass rush manager back on there. I'll tackle left to Swift. He's going to pick up a yard. Kyler Murray is the quarterback for the Saints. DeAndre Swift is the halfback at the moment. In a two tight, two wide set. T.J. Hawkinson and Juwan Johnson are the tight ends. Jaden Reed and Tank Dell are the wide receivers. Both those guys were in this latest draft, wide receiver wise, so complete overhaul for the Saints targets. Crossing pattern to Dell. Run call, Gestro. Incomplete. Hits a blank on Dell's card. We saw him hit the long game for the touchdown. He was inside the 10, so it was just a short touchdown pass. But same amount of chances to get that result. 3 out of 16, 3 out of 36, as there would be to get that blank on 10. So 3rd and 9. I would love to get a 3 now here. Not showing blitz 2 through 5. Downs, Reed, both covered by 4s. Josh Downs and Jaden Reed. Swift is covered by a 0. It's a slant to Hawkinson, who's being double covered by the middle linebacker. And it went on the quarterback's card, so that would turn the completion into an incompletion. So nice double there by Anthony. That's going to force a 3 and out. So after starting 6 for 6 on that first drive, Murray goes over 2 and can't move the chains. Atlanta will take over on their own 20. Jason Mill in the backfield, 2 tights, 2 wides. Drake London and Nico Collins are the receivers for the Falcons. Off tackle right to Taysom Hill. Guest right. It's going to pick up 4. No blocking back there to help. 2nd and 6. Mostert checks back in, same formation. Three sixes to the left of the formation. Quick slant to Disley. There's a 6 there, incomplete. 3rd and 6. Maybe thinking he would get a run call there. Even so, that's a bad roll on Baker's card. Throwing short. +10 if it wasn't double. The game is much easier if you know the rules ahead of time. Three wide, one tight, fullback formation with Disney as the blocker. Bringing his Nick Bosa stopper. Crossing pattern to DJ Chark. He's double covered. It's going to be a dump out though. Short game. Baker looks for an outlet and gets Disley out of the backfield. Did a little chip on Nick Bosa and then went out to the flat and he was uncovered. 1-yard pickup and a flat pass. Porter got right. Oh, long game. Guess right. Baker hits Drake London out of the backfield. Or he's the wideouts, like I said, unless he was lined up in the backfield. So hits him for a guess right pass for 41 yards, and now the Saints are in the red zone. Linebacker in zone. Makes it a 1-yard loss. And there's a guessed wrong short pass to Mostert for 14. Down to the 5. Here we go again. First and goal at the 5. Oh, sorry. Pitch out left to Devontae Adams. Picks up Javonte Williams. Picks up 5 and a touchdown. Nice try, says Gene. And Anthony responds with a tip of the cap. Thank you. So 10-7, Atlanta on top. Thanks to that long pass from Baker to Drake London, setting up the touchdown run. So let's see how the Saints respond. Pitch out right to DeAndre Swift. 35 yards. He breaks a big one. 10:48 to go in the second quarter. Pitch to Jaden Reed. And that's going to be a 6-yard pickup. Gets right on the receiver card. 2nd and 4 at the 34 of the Falcons. Swift in the game. 3-4 showing blitz this time. Falcons looking to a little pressure. Crossing pattern to Tate Dell. Defender extra short gain, and Steven Nelson makes the play. Swift is a 2, pass blocking back there. It was a 1X, so no pass rush anyway, but something to keep in mind as he goes to that single back set quite a bit. Showing blitz again. Curl to Jaden Reed. He's Keen Swift. That's going to be a 12-yard pickup. Guess wrong. Guess right would have been still 12 yards. Would have had to double him. Stop that one. First and 10 at the Falcons 22. The safe looking to drive. They're already in field goal range. They'd like to find the end zone. Slant to Hawkinson. Covered by a 5, and that makes the play. The white die was a 5. Reed Blankenship swats the ball away. Second and 10. Let's show. Frozen Tundra, you can't blitz on first down unless you're inside the 10 of either side. Off tackle left. A correct run call, but there was nobody in the zone. That goes for 5 yards thanks to the 4 run block rating of Juwan Johnson. 3rd and 5. Murray has a really good flat card. He likes those short passes that make use of the most runs. Samaji Perrine checks in. Perrine. 3-3 rush on blitz. Last time he used the inside linebacker to cover Hawkinson and used the free safety to cover Dell, so he double covered the 5s. Let's see what he does this time. He shows the blitz and goes with the blitz. Downs on a flat pass. Left, going to pick up 4 on Murray's card. And out comes Lutz to tie the game on 4th and 1. Kick is good, 2 through 11. So 10-10, halfway through the second quarter. I've got a work meeting at 3. Let's see if I can get somebody to take over the play-by-play. There's a 5-yard run thanks to the block of the system. Fly to Drake London is going to get another big play. This time, a defender extra plus 27. The white die was a 6. Dante Jackson can't make the play, and moves it past midfield and into Saints territory. There's another 5-yard run, offensive onside in. Disley doing some work. Quick slant to Laporta. That middle, that look-in pass is left open again. That's going to be an 18-yard pickup. So we saw Laporta get a 30-yard pickup and then an 18-yard pickup. 30-yard pickup on an earlier drive. That's going to set up the Falcons 1st and 10 at the 20. 5:06 to go in the half. There's a square into Nico Collins, so he's hammering that look-in zone. There's an incomplete pass as defender makes the play. Jesse Bates 6 against the white die forward. Third and 4. Falcons looking to retake the lead. And that's an incomplete pass. They'll bring up the field goal unit. It was a guess wrong short pass to Drake London. So he called run, looking to stop the run there to pick up the 4 yards. And the kick is up and good. So 13-10 now. Falcons are back on top. blocked it here. Let me get back in. So 13-10. And the Falcons will get the ball first to start the second half. So if they picked up a first down or got a good return, let's look at the possession. 2:06 to go in the half. Yeah, so they started at the 30. So 3rd and 3. Falcons with the lead. Curl to Jaden Reed, covered by 4. And that's going to be a 13-yard pickup thanks to the receiver reading, and he gets out of bounds. All right, so we got Bob Middleman coming in to take a look at the broadcast in a few minutes. Off tackle left of Rondell Moore. It's going to pick up 4. Ooh, guess right run to Kyler Murray. He's going to lose 6 on 2nd and 6. We saw a 4-yard run off tackle left to Rondell Moore. He tries to get Murray on an end run. Guess wrong end run is pretty good, but loses 6, 3rd and 12 now, 1 minute to go. I'm going to move this over to another screen so I can work on the main screen. So stop share for a second. Okay. 3rd and 12. By Jaden Daniels. That's going to be picked up. D-Car, 1 man in his own. And a 4-yard return. 52 seconds left. I'm going to mute myself and I'll be back. Hopefully Bob will be on soon. Hey, Bob, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
Bob, I can't hear you.
I
Yes,
don't
I
know.
think you're good. Go ahead and take the broadcast.
Can you hear me now? Okay. All righty. Here we go. 13-10, third quarter. Atlanta leads. And we got a 2-yard game for Dylan. New Orleans with the ball in Atlanta territory. 2nd and 8. I'm going to bring my screen up here 1 second. All right, here we go. Good. Quick out to Johnson. One man in the zone and a 5-yard game. 3rd and 3 on 32. So New Orleans, let's see what their kicker is. Pretty good. Actually, very good. 3rd and 3 on the 32.
Hey, Bob, thanks for taking over. I'm stuck in the sports.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly, so keep going. You're doing
right.
Great. I'm stuck on this conference call, so I'm going to go back to that, but I just want to tell you that everything's looking good.
Okay, thanks.
I appreciate your help.
You got it. Right. 3rd and 3. 2 tight end set. And it's Anthony calls run, quick out pass, and it's a 2-yard gain. So 4th and 1. You had 2 men in the zone. Big decision here for New Orleans. And they're going to go for the kick. And it's good. So we're tied. Tied here in the semifinals. Kickoff to the 1. Devin Tompkins, the receiver. And it's a touchback. I guess he called for a fair catch. All righty. So back to Atlanta. They have the ball in their own territory. 1st and 10, tie game. Baker Mayfield. 2 tight end set. 3-4 defense for New Orleans in this tie game in the semifinals. 9 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Saints are good on run pass. He runs the ball, he calls pass, and a 3-yard gain for Hill. 2nd and 7. Mostert's his runner. Great card. This for this season. 2 tight end set. Mostert's back in the game. Run, it's Gus right, and he loses 2 yards. The linebacker in the zone. So it brings up a 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Most on the day, 5 carries, -1. Wow. All right, so he puts Disley in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. Disley's covered by a 0. Josh Allen has him. Josh Allen has a great pass rushing card. Let's see what we got here. 39, 7:48 to go in the 3rd quarter. Baker Mayfield. Let's see what he is in the day. He is 11 for 20. Big decision here for Anthony. 3rd and 9 for Atlanta. He switches the linebacker Ooh, good call by New Orleans. Switching the linebacker now. This is covered by T.J. Edwards. 2 6s, Laporta and London guarded by 2 6s. New Orleans calling for a nickel defense. Atlanta 3 wide with a fullback. What's the call? He's a bomb to Nico Collins, and he's doubled. No man in the zone. Let's see. Quarterback flush from the pocket, and it's picked off. A 2 is rolled. A 2 is rolled. +5 interception and a 13-yard gain. So net 11. Oof. Big play. All righty. So big turnover for the Saints. They take over at the Atlanta 18. We're halfway through the third quarter. Big play. The 2 is rolled. Anthony is good on the run. Atlanta's good on the run and average on the pass. 2-0 linebackers. Swift is guarded by a 4 and Ben Ginkel. I'm sorry, Ben Ginkel's guarded by Johnson. Square in, 2 men in the zone, calling run, and it goes on a defensive card and is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Calling a blitz here for the Falcons. Run is guessed and run is called. And -8. Oof, big play there. Great call by Atlanta. Murray gets a -8. If it was wrong, it would have been a short gain. What a turn of events that is. 3rd and 18 now after that pick. Big -8 on the end run. And it was guess right. Guess wrong, short gain. That's a big turn of events. All right, so here we go. Nickel defense against a 2 tight end set. We are tied 13-13. It was 13-10 at the half. New Orleans just tied it up, that is, and Atlanta just threw a pick. So it's 3rd and 18 on the Falcon 26. Pass is called. Inside run is the offensive call, +6. Just to move the ball up a little bit for Swift. And now Lutz will come on, and he hits the kick. So the Saints go up 16-13, kickoff touchback, 5:42 to go in the third. So the interception led to a field goal. 5:42 to play in the third. Saints come out. Atlanta comes out 2 wide. Saints are in a 3-4. And again, they are good. On D. Good against the run, good against the pass. Pass is called quick out to Laporta and at +10 on the 6. So a 6 flat pass, +10 to Laporta. He was not doubled. 10-yard gain, 1st and 10 at 35. Taysom Hill is the running back now. Still 2 tight end set to get Ferguson and Laporta, Collins and London on the wides. Taysom Hill. Run is called on the offense, defense. So it's guess wrong, short gain for Hill, 16-yard gain out to the 49-yard line. So Atlanta moving the ball here. Gain of 10, gain of 16, inside over the 50-yard line. Hill still in the backfield. He's got 5 carries left. Run is called both sides. No man in the zone, and he gains 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Looks like Mostert might be coming back in. Mostert has been kept quiet today. 5 carries, -1 yard. Back to the 2 tight end set. 3:54 to go in the third. Second and 7 on the Saint 46. Run is called with a fly to London, and he kept the man in the zone, and it's incomplete. Ooh. So Atlanta going for it all, looking for a big gain. Saints did call run, but the ball was incomplete. Man back in the zone. If there's no man there, it would have been a receiver gain. So here we go. 3rd and 7. Back to the 2 tight end set in a 3rd and 7 call. Let's see what the Saints call for defense. They're going nickel. So we're nickel against 2 tight ends. Three sixes out there. Four sixes for the Saints. 4 6s. Tackle, middle linebacker, free safety, cornerback. Fly to London, the Dublin Collins, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back fly plays, back-to-back incompletes. 4th and 7, Riley Dixon comes on, 38-yard punt. So the Saints will take over at the 8. 3 minutes to go in the third. Yeah, tie score. It was 7-0 Saints. Atlanta made it 7-3, took a 10-7 lead. Saints tied it at 10. Atlanta went up 13-10. Saints got 2 field goals here in the third, one coming off an interception. So here we go. Ball on the 8-yard line. 2 tight end set now for the Saints. Swift in the backfield. He's got 11 carries left. Plenty. Curl to Reed, he's doubled, and it's incomplete. Good call. And as the Saints said, good call. And Atlanta says thanks. That's nice. Murray on the day is 14 for 23. DeAndre Swift has 13 carries for 113 yards. Big day for him. All right, 2nd and 10. 2:42 to go, third quarter. Saints calling blitz here. Pass is called D, but run is called, so it's guessed wrong. Let's see. Swift. Which card? Short gain on his card. It's wrong. 17-yard gain. He's having quite the day. 14 carries for 130 yards. Wow. Big day for DeAndre Swift. He's a 35-yard run and a 36-yard run in this game. Not bad. Dillon now comes in the backfield. 1st and 10 for the Saints. 3-point lead. Off tackle is called. It's defense called pass. And it's no gain. 5's called offensive end. So most of the offensive line are 4s, except for 6 at center. So when in the D card, man was in the zone. If no man was in the zone, let's see. Still would have been 0 gain. So 2nd and 10. 3-4, not blitzing. Still 2 tight end set. Swift is back in the game. Murray on the center. Pass is called to Hawkinson. Quick slant is against a 0 linebacker. And it goes on the 7. Short gain. Short gain, 19 yards. Hawkinson picks it up. His 2nd catch of the day. So the Saints catching the zero man in the zone. Atlanta brought Fred Warner in to come in for the run, leaving Nate Landman unprotected, and it hurt. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Swift is back in the backfield. Still 3-4. He's bringing everybody in. It's a curl pass to Reed. 3 men in the zone. Let's see what we got. And another 5 is called, and against a 4 defender, it's another short gain. So 17-yard gain to the Atlanta 39. 18 seconds to go, third quarter. 16-13 Saints inside Atlanta territory. Jaden Reed with his 5th catch of the day, 49 yards. Quick slant, 2 men in the zone. Run was called, but it goes on the offensive card, and he gains 11. Saints on the move. That concludes the third quarter. We're now headed to the fourth. On the 28-yard line. Touchdown would be huge here for New Orleans. Run is called against a pass defense, so it's guessed wrong, but no gain as a 6 is rolled. Yeah, so if it goes on a D card here, it's kind of tough for the Saints to get anything. Kind of want that to go on. It's the Swift's card. It would have been some nice yardage. So, 2nd and 10 on the Atlanta 28. We just started the third quarter. Atlanta's calling blitz here. 3-4D. Run is called against a slant to Johnson, and it's incomplete. Guessed wrong, but Murray's card comes up incomplete. So here we go, 3rd and 10 on the Atlanta 28. Butts has a very nice field goal card, so field goal seems like a pretty done deal here, but we'll see. 2 tight end set, nickel blitz called by Atlanta. Jalen Mills is covering Swift. He's a 0. Nickel D. 3rd and 10. Bunch of 7s on the offensive line. So it is a bunch of 4s blocking, but 7s for pass blocking. Except for center, who's 6'5". Sorry. 6'5". Yeah, 6'5". Saints figuring out what they want to do here. It's a slant to Hockenson against a run call. And it's incomplete. Again, guessed wrong, and again, incomplete on Murray's card. Wow. 2 guess wrong plays, and both of them incomplete. So the Saints have to settle for a field goal, and they go up 6. That could cost them, but we'll see. 6-point game here in the semis. Atlanta did play New Orleans in the beginning of the season and lost 30-27. That was very early in the year. All right, so 13:30 to go. Atlanta gets a touchback on the kickoff. Hill's in the backfield. Is that a nice day running? Let's see. Off tackle to Hill against a pass. 2-yard gain on the D card, defensive end. So 2nd and 8. Early in the 4th. Taysom Hill, 10 carries of 46 yards. He's the leading runner in this game. It's kind of wild. All righty. 2nd and 8. Mostert's back now in the backfield. Three, 4D. Doubling London. It's a pitch out to Mostert again on the D card. and -1 as the blocking back comes into play, but there is no blocking back. So 3rd and 9. Look at Mostert. 6 runs for -2. Who would have thought that? Wow. $12:18 to go here in the 4th. New Orleans leading by 6 is a big drive for Atlanta. See if they can get into this lead. A big call here. 3rd and 9. Three wide receivers, 1 fullback, which is Disley. Let's see if the Saints flip the linebackers again. I don't know why I wouldn't. Let's see. 6-point lead. He does flip them. 3 and a nickel D. Big call, 39. Collins and Chalk covered by 4s, London by 6, Reporter by 5, Disley by 5. So good coverage here. And we're set to go. Slant to Laporta, 4-man in the zone. They were doubling Collins. Must run 7 yards for Baker. 4th and 2. So he avoided the double. He went to Laporta. And it goes in the must run. So 4th and 2 at the Atlanta 33. And are they thinking about going? 11:42 to go. So far, Atlanta has been held scoreless. And they're going to go for it. Oh, wow. 4th and 2 on the Atlanta 33. Mostert's in the backfield. Big play here in the semis. Atlanta is going for it. Here we go, 3-4. Run versus slant called to Disley, and it's a long gain, 56 yards. No, I'm sorry, overrun because his longest gain is 21 on his card. Wow. He goes to Disley. He does get the first down. Long gain was at 56, but Disley's longest gain on his card is 21 yards, so that's the overrides that. And so this good news is they do convert. Bad news is it could have been a huge gain to the Saint 1, but it's okay. So they got the first down. They're on the Saint 46, 11:06 to go. So Saints call a run, Falcons call a pass, and a big gain, 21 yards to Disley. Big play in the game. 4th and 2 conversion. 11:06 to go, 4th quarter. Run called to Mostert against double team London, and Mostert this time gets 7 yards because he's on the offensive card. 4s rolled. He's got 2 6s on the left and 4s all over the place. And the 4 gets called. So Mostert with his finally in plus territory. 10:30 to go here in the 4th. Saints up 19-13. Falcons on the move. 2nd and 3. Quick slant to Ferguson with a 6-man in the zone. Guess right, and it's incomplete. So 3rd and 3. This play will take us under 10 minutes. 3rd and 3 for the Saints. Tyler Bass is their kicker. He's decent from this area. Not great, but decent. This is a big play here, though. Probably 2 down territory. Two down territory. It's a pitch out to Moser. Runs called, and he loses a yard. Again, the blocking back comes into play. So, 4th and 4. Probably going to go for it, I would imagine. He went for it inside his territory. Why would he go for it now? 9:36 to go. Pitch out to Moser. Man, he has been held in check today. 8 runs for 4 yards. Wow. There we go. 4th and 4. If that was on his card, it would have been +4. Wow. It would have been first down. On the D card, and it's -1. Great defensive battle here. So 4th and 4. Saints leading by 6. 9:36 to play. Last 4th down play was a pass to Disley. Now what? Run is called sideline right to Collins. +7. +7. So Collins and another 4th down conversion for the Falcons. 9 minutes to go. 2 4th down conversions on this drive. And they keep the ball and they're keeping it moving. That was the 8th play of the drive. So Saints could not stop them 2 times. That was a 6 on the flat pass. Run called on D, run called on O, +2 for Moser. Guess wrong would have been +6. 2nd and 8. We're on the 9 minutes. Still 2 tight end set. So both teams like their 2 tight end sets, apparently. I like the pass rush of the Saint team. Very good. Run again, man in the zone, and he loses 2 yards. So that run D, if it comes on that D card, he guesses it being good has helped him. So it's 3rd and 10, 7:48 to play. They're really on the cusp here. On the 33-yard line, you kind of play field goal roulette because of the variable card that could be rolled. So, and Bass is So this is a big play. Still staying in the 2 tight end set. 3rd and 10. Let's see what the Saints call in D here. Taysom Hill in the backfield. Saints figuring out their D. What are they going to call? They're going 3-4. So it's a 2 tight end set versus 3-4. 3rd and 10. Hill in the backfield. Laporta on the left side. Ferguson on the right. And the 2 tight end set. Collins covered by a 6. London by a 4. 3rd and 10. This too might be 2 down territory, depending on what happens here on this down. This should take us to on the 7:30 run there to go in the game. Third and 10. Ball's on the 33 of the Saints. Off tackle run draw to Hill. They're double teaming London and Collins. No man in the zone, and he gains 6 yards. So it's 4th and 4 on the 27. 7:12 to play. This is a big call. Right on the cusp. Field goal. Bass is Bad on 8, 9, and 10 on 23 to 37 yards. So very variable kick doesn't really matter here, but 8, 9, and 10, he's going to go for it. So it's 4th and 4. It's the third 4th down that Atlanta is going for on this drive. This is the 12th play of the drive. So third, 4th down. Inside run the Mostert. They had one man in the zone. They called pass. It's a short gain, 17-yard gain. The third 4th down conversion for Atlanta. And Mostert, 11 runs for 21 yards. That might have been his longest run of the game. Let's take a look. And it was. Big time to bring it in. So it's 1st and goal on the 10. 6:36 to play. Is the 13th play of the drive for the Falcons. They've eaten 6:54 off the clock. Mostert in the backfield. Laporta now on the right side. Ferguson on the left. Collins guarded by a 6. London by a 4. Laporta's guarded by a 6. Slant to Ferguson. And a must-run 2-yard gain. 2nd and goal. 6 minutes to go. High drama here in the Frozen Tundra semifinals between the Saints and the Falcons. 3 4th down conversions on this drive. Full house conversion. Full house set, not conversion. He's in a full house formation here. Ham, Hill, Mostert in the backfield. We got Ferguson and Laporta. 3 running backs, 2 tight ends. So not really full house, but close. Saints figuring out that D 3-4. Ham is covered by Josh Allen. Ham does not have a short pass on his card, so that kind of takes him out of play. I mean, you could throw him the ball, but you got to hope it goes. It's a pass to Laporta, and it's a 12-yard gain, and it's a touchdown. Wow. So Sam Laporta with a big, big catch and a big drive. And the kick is good. So Atlanta takes the lead with 5:42 to play. That was a 14-play, 75-yard drive, 7 minutes and 48 seconds, 3 4th down conversions. That was some drive by the number 1 seed Falcons. 5:42 to play. Keep in mind, the Saints have Will Lutz, and his card is really, really good for field goal kicking. And Swift's had a massive day. 1st and 10 on the 25 for the Saints. That was some drive by the Falcons. 2 tight end set, 5:42 to play. Here in the 4th. There in the 3-4. Run is called. Run is called on D and on O. And it's a 6-yard gain with one man in the zone. The 6 is rolled against the D end. So the 6 overrides everything on that one. And It's a 6-yard gain. Swift, 16 runs, 136 yards. He's got 8 carries left on his card. Plenty. 5:06 to play. 2nd and 4. Now the 2 was rolled there. And a run is called by Swift. It's guessed wrong. It's a 5-yard gain. First down. 4:30 to play. Dillon now in the game for the Saints. First and 10. Dillon on the day only has 2 carries. 4:30 to play. Screen left to Dillon. 4 linebacker. It's guessed right, and it's a 7. A 12 is rolled. So a 2 and a 12 on this drive so far for the Saints. That was guessed right. Guessed wrong would have been short gain. 2nd and 3. Now it's getting interesting. Not that it wasn't already. Saints on their own 43, 3:54 to play. 2nd and 3. Both teams have all their timeouts. Murray, 18 of 29 today for 158 yards, 1 touchdown, and a pick. Quick slant to Takasin. There's 2 men in the zone. It goes, I guess, right, and it's on Murray's card. So a 4-yard gain for the Saints, first down. If that would have been on the D card, let's see who was on the D card. Just I love looking at this. It would have been incomplete. 3:18 to play. Dillon stays in the game. Well, I don't think the Saints are giving up the ball here. It's going to 4 downs if they give up the ball. That is, they're not stopping. We'll see. 3:18 to play. Dillon in the backfield, which is kind of interesting based on the day Swift's had. Run is called. Pass to Dell. 3 men in the zone against a 5. And it's a 6 is rolled again in a 17-yard gain. The 6 is rolled against a 5 cornerback. And Atlanta now is facing a possible field goal try to take the lead by the Saints, but they want a touchdown. So 2:42 to play. That was a huge gain. 6 rolled on the D card of 5 cornerback, and Dell catches it. It was guess run, and the pass was completed. So 2:42 to play, 4th quarter. Falcons coming off that long drive. Run to Swift, they're keying him, and 2 men in the zone and no gain. So they sold out. The flat zones were wide open. Run was called, and 2 men in the zone and no gain for Swift. So 2nd and 10. Took a little bit of a risk there by the Falcons. It's been some quarter for them. A couple of those 3 4th down conversions. 3-4 blitz now, 2nd and 10. .206 to play. This will take us to the 2-minute warning. Run is called, or a pass is called, so guess wrong, and it's incomplete to Jaden Reed. 4. Jaden Reed, 3rd and 10. A 4 was called that time against a 5 on the card. So you needed a 6 there to get this short game. So Jaden Reed is shut down. So here we go. 3-3-5 blitz for Atlanta. 3rd and 10. So let's see here for the Saints. They're in field goal range for Lutz. This is a big play. So fourth down really may or may not come into play here, depending on what happens on this game, on this play. So still 2 tight end set, 3-3-5 blitz. It's a curl to Reed, double team is Hawkinson. He's against a 4, and flush from the pocket. It's 5-yard gain on the receiver card. So the 0 did come up, was on the D card, 8-9-5. Atlanta takes timeout. Will Lutz is on the field. So 4th and 5. This is to take the lead, and it's no good. He missed it. Oh, he missed it. The 9 and the 10 on the card, and he missed it. Wow. Whew. So Will Lutz shanks the kick. 9 and 10 is guess bad and kick bad, and it was no good. So Atlanta takes over. What a play. Let's see what Lutz did in the season from that range. He was 13 for 13 from that range. Wow. Pass is called or short gain for Mostert, and that may do it here. Will Lutz misses on the 48-yard field goal on the season. Just to repeat myself, based on looking at the stats here, he was 13 for 13 between the 40 and the 49-yard line. So that was a 48-yard kick, and he missed it. Wow. Minute 37 to play. 2 timeouts. Atlanta just give up a short gain to Mostert. Now has 12 carries for 36 yards. He was held pretty well until the last couple of carries. Unbelievable that Will Lutz missed that field goal. Perfect on the season. And in this game, he missed it. So Atlanta can cause the Saints to use all their timeouts. It's a runs called, pass to London, incomplete. Woof. Risky. 7 and 5 were incomplete on London's call, and a 7 was rolled. We have 90 seconds to play. Saints still have their timeouts. 2nd and 10 on the 47 of New Orleans. Mostert still in the backfield. Disley and Laporte tight end, Collins and London. Collins, it's a run, quick slant to Laporte, 2 men in the zone. It's on the D card. It's a short gain, and that will do it. Oh, again, a big play because that's on the D card. That could be an interception. Let's take a peek. That is an interception. That's an interception. It goes on the offensive guard, and so it's a short gain. So that'll do it. Knee for Mayfield. So Atlanta pulls out an incredible victory here. Will Lutz misses that kick. The last play, the quick slant to Laporte, it would have been picked. It was on the D card. Short gain instead. And that'll do it. 3 fourth down conversions on the winning drive. Great game, great win. 20-19 will be our final, and Atlanta will move on to the finals. couple of knees here by Mayfield, and this will do it. And this should be the last play of the game. And that's it. Atlanta moves on. Quite the win. Great game, guys. And that's all she wrote. So Atlanta moves on to the final. I took over for Dennis. Thank you, Dennis, for reaching out to me. And it's a wrap. 2019, Atlanta wins.
Thank you, Bob, for stepping in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send out an invite to the coaches to see if they want to come on.
Yeah, I got to hop. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Got it.
Okay, bye. Hey, Anthony.
Hey, Dennis.
Hey, so this is a little bit of a weird one. So I started the broadcast, silent cast for a little bit because my kid was on a conference call with his tutor, and then I got on and did it until right around halftime, and I had a 3:00 meeting I had to jump off to, and we were silent for another 5-10 minutes until Bob Middleman came on, and then I handed over the play-by-play to him.
Oh, nice.
And then he had to jump off right now. So from what I saw out of the corner of my eye, you were down by 6. You were down by 3, then you threw an interception off of a dump-off, maybe?
Yes.
That gave him the ball in field goal range.
It's a 2-3 split dump-off, you know.
Yeah. So then you were able to hold him to that, thank goodness, the field goal. And then he was up by 6. And then you had a drive down by 6 in the fourth quarter where you had to convert third down after third down and fourth down after fourth down. Tell me about that drive. I like I said, I was doing my conference call, but I kind of was keeping an eye on it. What happened on that one?
I'm looking at it. It's 14. Excuse me. It says 14 plays. I'm sure Dijon too. It felt like a 24 play drive. Is really what it felt like. I mean, it was just a never ending story. Yeah, there was must have been 3 fourth down conversions. At least one of them was 4th and 4. They were all inside contain though, Dennis. So that helped.
And I think I saw one of the fourth. I think the 4th and 4 one was box cars on the D card for a long game, but you were throwing to Disley, who was capped at 21. So instead of the 51 or whatever it was.
Yeah, instead of 56, 21. It was 21. Yeah, which actually really hurt because of time. I mean, because he had a really good chance, just the way it was working out, to run me out with a field goal. So I wanted to score fast so I could get another possession, but it really wasn't happening for all the reasons that like that. But you can't complain. Let's see, 1 4th and 4, a second 4th and 4, and a 4th and 2 on that drive.
Now, was he calling run on those 4th downs, or just a mix of different things?
Yeah. So let's see. He went run on 4th and 2 on the Will Disley long gain. Then he went run on 4th and 4 on the Nico Collins flat pass right for 7 yards. And then he went pass, I believe. Yeah. Pass for the 4th and 4 to Mostert on the line buck. And you have Mostert, I mean, look, during the regular, you switch up, especially your offensive tendencies. I don't know about defense so much, but your offensive tendencies switch a lot, once you get into the playoffs. And you have Mostert, right? In what leagues? Adam Wind, right?
Adam Wind, yeah.
Yeah, so his +4 guest, right? Sits there on line buck, what, 8?
Yeah.
right? It was just a beautiful hit when you can get it, but
Yeah, but he's
You know,
not like
he-
the typical guest right runner that you want in there where he has multiple chances to get 2 or 3 or 4 yards. If he doesn't hit that 4 or the short gain, you're getting either 0, 1, or negative yardage a lot.
yeah, but a 4th and 4, it's a nice little.
Yeah,
That
for sure.
that +4 is it dangles out there nicely, and
Yeah.
4 yards to go in particular, So dangled it out there the first 2 times, got run calls, and then changed it up and got the 17-yard run to the 13, and ended up with just a guest right short pass. One of those inside the 10 guest right short passes that not double teamed. You just roll the dice and you hope it hits, right? I mean, that's what that was. And Laporta caught it, took the lead, and he came back the other way. He was right on the verge of closing out the game. He was about 1 first down away from having me to burn my timeouts. He got as far as the what was it, Dennis? The 36, 36. And at that point, I had to go into high variance mode. So I keyed Swift on first down, a correct key. Didn't matter what I did to Swift tonight. He was getting yards. I mean, guessed right, +9 on his card. Keyed getting +6 on a defensive end on 2. I mean, it didn't matter. Swift was getting yards tonight, but he got 0 there, which I considered a win on a key. And then I got a guessed wrong short pass incomplete to Jaden Reed. And, that's the thing about must-run quarterbacks like Murray, right? Sometimes you're not in the worst shape of the world when you guess wrong. You kind of that would have been a must-run. Instead of blank, and stops the clock. 3rd down. He got a dump off on 3rd and 10 that it just went for 5 yards, and then he missed from 48 yards.
And the field goal was a pretty decent chance. I think it was like 2 through 8 and 11 and 12 or something like that.
Yeah,
pretty decent. 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Pretty and going back to earlier in the game when I was calling it, I noticed that you hit Laporta on a couple of look-ins, one for 30, one for 18 or something like that. Did you notice a tendency of him leaving the look-in pass open? Is that why you were going there, or is that just the way it worked out?
That was crossing up my tendencies versus working on his. His look-in deep. He's at the top of the league somehow in men in zone in just about every defensive passing category. I don't know how he covers all those places, but he does. He doesn't cover much on the run. So the idea coming in was I don't throw flat much. Mayfield's not great. I'm going to have to do that in playoffs, though. And it's mostly to make sure that he keeps those linebackers back. I knew he was going to be a little bit hesitant about Taysom against the 0 or my second tight end. We were down to that level of detail in the game where we were really paying attention to those things. So I had to just keep those linebackers there. Didn't want them doubling. Didn't want to do anything. Needed to establish some flat, and it was working out. So I just did a little bit more than usual. Beyond just the first, second quarter. Kept it going a little bit, and it worked. Look, the chess game we were playing when I was on offense was he was moving his inside linebackers around, switching them to bring the 6 into the left, off tackle left zone against my 3 6s. And, I could go draw there. I could go to the right. I could play to his 0 outside linebacker. So it was just sort of a nexus of a chess match around those guys, right? A little bit of game of coconuts. And I won a few times where he was compensating for the 0 by taking that 6, moving them out with the 0 and leaving the looking pass open. So,
well, it was a heck of a game. It was really a really exciting game. I'm glad we got most of it with play-by-play. Some of it's silent, but hopefully you'll watch it and take a look. I wasn't paying that close attention to it, but it seems like he called a lot of run, which stuffed Mostert and opened things up for Baker. Is that right? Or is that just the way?
I went and check. I actually I preserved my Strat-O-Matic report so I could see what happened there, because I thought, especially in defense, that we both did really well calling, but for a while there, he was
just
still
get
just running down my
rolls
throat.
on. Yeah, I know he had that one plus 35 roll on Swift's card.
Yep.
That accounts
Two.
for some of the yardage, but yeah.
Two of them. He did two of them actually.
Wow. Okay.
Two of those.
That's half of his yards right there.
Yeah. So it felt like it was a bit on defense that it should have been a little bit different. But you look at the stats; it's really not true.
Yeah, the stats you still out yardaged him total offense wise, and if you take away those 70 yards, that really shows what kind of a defensive game you're calling. But you look at
just
the
got
stats
some
of the running backs. It's like 36 for Mostert, and he got that much in two different runs for Swift. But that's just the way the dice broke out.
It did. And look, at the end of the day, I didn't think I was winning this game because my offense really went stale in the second half. I found some long passes early to London.
I saw that London.
I think on 2 occasions.
Yeah, plus you beat him on a defender extra plus 27, and then one on the long gain on Baker's card.
Yeah, 5. and those were just went away entirely. And Mostert was not. I mean, right or wrong didn't matter even. I mean, I thought he called a really good game, but it just didn't seem to matter. He wasn't getting yards until that last drive, the last couple series of downs on the touchdown drive, and then the last drive he hit a couple short gains finally. So the offense didn't seem like it was going anywhere in the second half, and it felt like I was going to get small balled out of the game, but I just had to force the issue. I basically just said on the fourth downs, you could have made the case a couple times to punt it away or to kick a field goal with 6 minutes left. I was at the 27, 4th and 4. Okay. But I was like, this is the offense is not, I got to force the issue. Just got to force it and hope for the best. And it worked out, so got kind of lucky.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you didn't punt, because Gene was on the kind of long drive, small ball thing that you might not have gotten the ball back, or he would have gotten a long drive, got a field goal, and gone up 9 points, which is the last thing you didn't. That's the last thing you needed. So
right, yeah.
All right, well, I got to jump back. I got to jump off and do a work thing. I'm going to shut this down and share out the link. Thanks a bunch.
When is your game?
Haven't talked to Duke yet, so I got to get on that too.
All right, so let us know.
I'll try to. Probably my preference, I should schedule it for 9 p.m. Pacific time one of these nights, but that's probably going to be tough for you to call the game. But maybe you'll be
true. I mean, Friday's possible if I make it. I don't know. I mean, but other than that,
yeah, I'm counting on you being up late because of a coughing fit, and then just calling the game that way.
I got to get to bed. I got a 5 a.m. flight tomorrow. I wake up for 2:45 a.m. I've never. So I got to get to bed.
There you go. Then you sleep during the day and then call the game at night. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks. See ya. Bye.